Lancia. I want Miss Morgado, per favore. My secretary. Secretario mio. This is me, dear Commander Chittenden. Chittenden. No, I know I'm not there. I'm here, aren't I? I wish to meet Senorita Morgado. Capiche? Oh, well done. Hello there, Miss Morgado. Just reporting in. I'm at Larangina, awaiting the arrival of the first tenants and checking that everything's in working order. Then I'll come back to the office. Yes, I have the tenants' names here on my clipboard, I think. I hope. Obrigado, Miss Morgado. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh. Oh, what a sorry spectacle. Check. Lights, furnishings, curtains. Right, lights. Oh, well, no problems there. What the eyes don't see. Curtains. Well, thank heaven, there seem to be no problems there. Miss Morgado, please note, check stops on living room curtain rail stop. By the way, the last stop was a full stop, not a rail stop. Stop. Obrigado, Miss Morgado. Now, check kitchen.
Well, go on. Isn't it right? This is smashing. Brilliant. And it's all mine for a week, every year, forever. What do you say, Leslie?
Yes, it's very nice.
More than nice. This isn't rubbish, you know.
No, it's very grand. And it looks like a bedroom is a true deal.
Now this is what I call a sofa. Come and try it.
Oh, yes. Steady, someone might come in.
Oh, sorry if I startled you. Didn't hear you come in. I'm Commander Chittenden, and how are you, sir?
I'm not a sir. I'm a madam.
Oh, Lord. Just broken my specs, and I was blind as a bat without them. And how are you, Mr. Sir?
Very well, we were just only...
All right, Leslie. I'm very pleased, Commander Chittenden.
Glad you approve. I can honestly say that we are the undisputed leaders in the timeshare field. The beauty of share-ups is that you don't have to be a millionaire to own all this. For 1 week, it's all yours, and nothing, nobody can take it away from you.
And your company do say that we are the first people to live here in Larangina.
Oh, yes, indeed. The paint's barely dry. And just look at the furnishings, untouched by human hand. Excuse me a moment. I want a quick touch-up.
Pardon?
Oh, no, just a minute. Giving notes to my secretary on this recorder. It's a tremendous gadget when the memory's not too hot.
What are you doing, Leslie?
Oh, just checking.
What a smashing view!
Unique, isn't it?
Arthur, there don't seem to be any curtains.
No. You have shutters. Louvered shutters, very handy. You could have curtains, of course, but I wouldn't advise them.
Why not?
Well, they're open weave, you see, and the mosquitoes fly straight through them.
Oh, I see. Half-mo, what about all those great gaps in the shutters?
What about them?
Well, won't the mosquitoes fly straight through those as well?
Not if they're Portuguese. No, the mosquitoes.
What's so special about Portuguese mosquitoes?
Well, they can't change altitude, you see, and fly up and down. Except when they're mating, but that's another matter. So they aim straight for a gap in the slats and stun themselves. But you'll be wanting to meet your servants. They'll be in their quarters round the back. It's this way, Mrs. Charlesworth.
Thank you, but if you don't mind, the name is Smith.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
It certainly looks like Charlesworth.
I expect it's just a typing error.
Charlesworth was Smith? The bloody monkey couldn't get it that wrong.
I expect it's a computer error. Your week is from the 10th to the 17th, isn't it?
Yes.
Splendid then, no problem. This way, Mrs. Chalmers and Jarvis and Smith.
Hello, Charlesworth here. Chittenden! Come on, Chittenden! Oh, he doesn't seem to be around.
He didn't appear here at the airport either. I do hate unreliability.
Well, you know what it's like out here. It's always manana.
No, it isn't. That's Spain. This is Portugal, and they should know better.
Well, what do you think to our timeshare by the sea?
Oh, super darling. Rather fun, being the first ones to live here.
Yes.
There don't seem to be any staff around, do they? Staff? Staff?
Oh, dear. They'll never understand that.
They will, if you say it loud enough.
Darling, from what I remember from the phrase book, it's something like, serve it all. That's right. Serve it all! Serve it all!
Obviously, there's no one here. The servants' quarters are round the back. Let's go and dig them out. They're probably snoring their heads off.
Right. Serve it all!
Stop!
Serve it all!
Stop!
I hope he finds the staff. I'm dying for a drink.
Can I give you one?
Yes, please.
Oh, do beg your pardon.
Any sign of staff, Commander?
No, nowhere about, but they'll be along soon. Meanwhile, here is an interesting feature. One of the unique perks of sharing us is a well-stocked drinks trolley and a hamper of food.
Now that's really pushing the boat out.
But first, your Sherlock's complimentary cocktail.
Oh, lovely.
No, it's not tar, it's a prune base, actually.
That's who's going.
How about yourself, Commander?
Thank you, but no. Saw the light 2 years ago and haven't touched a drop since.
It's a pity there aren't more like you. Help yourself to a tonic or something.
How very kind. A small gin would be just the tonic I need.
When?
Where?
There.
Oh, yes, thanks. Cheers. Well now, what do you do for a living, old chap?
I'm in the motor trade.
Oh, never mind. Now, if you encounter any problems, you have my number. Just pick up this phone and dial. Hola? Hola? Oh dear.
Hasn't the jack come out of the socket in the wall?
By Jove, I do believe you're right. Well spotted. Problem solved. Well, nearly solved it. Which of these holes does it go into?
There is only one.
It looks like two to me. Anyway, I'll take a chance on the one in the middle. Gotcha. Right. Ah, that's better. First of the day.
Glad we weren't here yesterday.
Now for the rest of the royal tour. First, the bedrooms. They'll take your breath away.
Promise.
Bedrooms. Now he's talking, isn't he?
He seems to be drinking.
One of the bedrooms has a magnificent antique four-poster, and the other has two singles. Which do you prefer, sir?
I couldn't say. We've never actually,
You've never... Ah. Now I know what's going on.
No, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do. You're on your honeymoon, aren't you? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Clever clock, right first time. We'll have to post that, won't we, Leslie?
If you say so.
You won't regret it. It's the pièce Anyway, I better give the room a quick tour of inspection. I don't want any nasty surprises. You stay here, and I'll be back before you can say Jack,
Tar.
Well, he'll do. Jack Tar.
As soon as we get rid of that old Celia, we'll give the full poster a trial run.
Shouldn't we wait a bit? It's broad daylight. Not even supper time yet.
Where have you been all your life?
Wakefield.
I mean, haven't you ever thought down?
Well, I'm not a virgin, if that's what you mean, but it's just that I've had quite a few rather nasty experiences.
Nasty?
Well, things are apt to go wrong for me when during...
You mean you can't, it doesn't...
No, that's all right. All things being considered.
So what goes wrong then?
Things like, well, we were in a field once and there was a cloud burst. Another time, a bed spring sprang out and put me in hospital for a week. Then there was this little dog. It kept biting me every time
I'm going to find you very refreshing.
I hope so. It's just that I worry. What will happen if when we get back to England, I call you Eve in front of your husband? I mean, I've only just started calling you Sid.
I think an angel putting up with the way he treats you.
I'm not exactly treating him too well right now.
Don't worry, he invented the game. And anyway, he never checks on me.
You've done this before, haven't you?
No? Well, yes. Once.
That salesman who was there when I first came, Charlie, whatever happened to him?
Dunno, just disappeared.
I don't think I like the sound of that.
Well, not disappeared exactly. He just went to ground.
6 feet under?
I have sometimes wondered. Oh, what's that? He's lying on the floor covered in curtains.
I've got a funny feeling about this holiday.
I've got an uneasy feeling about this place. It's like the Marie Celeste.
The staff have probably sloped off to mass or something.
It's too bad. We're going to go straight down to that office in the village and get this matter sorted out. I've signed a cast iron contract, and I'm going to make sure it's carried out to the letter. Come on.
Can't you forget you're a lawyer for 5 minutes?
No, I'll sue them for damages and misrepresentation.
You're worse, a blood vessel.
Good, I'll sue them for that as well.
That curtain rail could have knocked his brains out.
What's left of them?
And I shudder to think what will happen when we start bouncing about on that four-poster.
I do apologise on behalf of the curtains. But, I'm told that the maid's husband, Pedro, is a first-class handyman. He'll fix them. In the meantime, I'll just put them in the curtain cupboard.
Any sign of the staff yet, Commander?
Nowhere about, but they'll be along soon. Oh, call me Chitto, please, Mrs. Charles, but everybody does.
Well, Chitto, where are they?
Well, they should be here, but I think they may have had trouble with the bus.
Didn't catch it, you mean?
No, they probably did.
It's a huge garden. Is it easy for somebody to get in from outside?
Absolutely. Let me show you. Now, see that gate at the far end? Well, that leads to a cliff path, which is a shortcut to the village. And below the balcony here is your swimming pool.
Very green water.
Yes, lovely, isn't it?
Shouldn't it be blue?
Absolutely, and Pedro will keep it that way. If you want to summon him, just ring this bell and give him his orders.
Does he speak English?
Now, you may have a problem there. There's very little English spoken in these parts.
I only know one word, obrigado. So how do we communicate?
Well, just speak very slowly and distinctly, as though addressing a toddler or a drunk. But this won't get the beds washed, will it? Which reminds me, I better check that everything's tickety-boo in the other bedroom. Don't want any more curtain problems. That, of course, is your kitchen. Bedroom.
I'd hate to be his liver. You know, I'd feel a lot safer if we had curtains in here. I mean, what if someone should sneak in and catch us together?
Who's going to walk in here? There's not a soul around. Now relax. And give me a kiss. I said a kiss. Now what's wrong?
Well, what if Sid has followed you out from England and walks in and captured us?
He's not going to follow me out here, is he? Not after me telling him where I was going.
Well, frankly, Eve, if I was Sid and married to you looking like you do, I don't think I'd believe that you'd gone to visit your old geography mistress in a Portuguese nunnery.
Why not? Sister Esperanza did teach me. And has moved to a convent in Portugal. So stop being an old warrior. I'm safely in the nunnery here, and you're flying out to sea with a good second-hand car.
I still have this rather nasty empty feeling in my tummy.
That's hunger. I thought Perky's too. See what there is to eat in that hamper.
It's all bottles.
Oh, God! Chitto struck again.
No, it's not booze.
Must be.
It's got a picture of a loo on the label.
Get away, that'll be a wine press.
I've never seen a wine press with a cistern and a lavatory chain.
Disinfectant? A dozen bottles of disinfectant. That is all we need. What next?
It's the phone.
Yes.
It's ringing.
Yes, I can hear it.
But why?
Somebody's making a call?
Who?
How should I know? Maybe for us with it. Answer it then.
What shall I say?
Oh, yeah.
Olay.
Oh, love.
Olay. Olay. Oh, Lord.
What's up? What's wrong?
It's him.
Who?
It's Sid.
You're joking.
I tell you, it's him. I've known that snarl anyway.
Hello. Oh, hello, Sid. What a lovely surprise. What? A man answered the phone? No, that wasn't a man. That's Sister Amelia. She teaches along the convent. Sister Esperanza sends her love. We're just going into Vespers.
Gaudiamus editorium Amen.
No, not you, Sid. By the way, Sid, how did you get left it on the pad by the phone. Of course I did. For you, in case of emergencies. So what do you want, Sid? You're checking?
Oh.
Checking on what, Sid? Oh, to see if it is the right number. Well, it is. Look, love, I have to go now. They'll be sounding the last bell. And there it goes. Bye then. Bye.
I knew it. I knew something would go wrong.
It'll be okay if we keep our wits about us.
Oh, where's he phoning from, may I ask?
The showroom, I suppose.
You suppose? He could be in a phone box round the corner, waiting to pounce. I'm going to find out. England, Great Britain, 4722.
What are you doing?
I'm going to ring him at the showroom. That way, at least I'll know if he's there.
You're mad. He'll recognise your voice.
Of course he will. I'm going to tell him I'm in Wales.
Look it up.
Shh. It's him. Hello, hello. I'd like to speak to Sidney Travis at Mildred Motors. Oh, it's himself indeed, Turners. Well, this is the 3 Weeks Hotel, and there's a fella in room 13 who is after talking to you, Bigara. Shh. Hello? Sid? Is that you? This is me. Leslie. Leslie Boothmore. Yes, that's it. Just thought I'd let you know that I'm safely in Wales. Whereabouts in Wales? Presswatting.
I'm sorry, Carlisle, our time is up. Idiot!
Never mind, I feel better.
Chitto doesn't.
This way, Commander.
Good job I checked.
No, I'm beginning to see why we have a curtain cupboard.
Yes, very handy.
Commander, how would you say this is the convent of Santa Maria on the telephone?
Well, I'd say, hello, this is the convent of Santa Maria.
No, I meant how would you say it in Portuguese?
Oh, in Portuguese, well now, in Portuguese I'd probably say, hola, this is the convent of Santa Maria.
Thanks very much. Are you well enough to hear about another copper?
Well, it depends. What would that be?
You said that there was a food hamper.
Mouth-watering. I check every item myself. One of the many surprises you get when you open
Is it
it
just
is...
a bottle of disinfectant?
This is ridiculous. You can't be expected to drink disinfectant, to eat disinfectant. Well, I can just about drink stuff, but only in dire emergencies.
Never mind. We'll go down to the village and stock up.
Good Lord, you want more? You can get through a dozen bottles in a week.
He was talking about food.
Oh.
You know, the hamper.
Food, yes. And if you get thirsty while you're down there, there's the Castello bar, or the one opposite, or the one round the corner. My car's here, so if you'd like me to drive you...
No, thank you.
No, probably safer to take the cliff path. Lovely view, but a mugger's paradise.
Thanks for telling us.
What is it like for beggars round here?
Tremendous.
What's the name of the
Oh, call me Chitto, please, Mrs. Charlesworth.
Smith.
Yes, of course, I'm sorry. Look, I know it's a frightful cheek, but names are not my strong suit. Would you mind, terribly, if I called you Charlesworth from time to time?
Yes, I would.
Say no more. Charlesworth it shall not be. I'm extremely sorry, Mrs. Smith. I'm not usually as addlepated as this.
Good, because I'm not Mrs. Smith.
Oh, good Lord, now I'm seeing things. between you, me, and the gatepost, that last curtain rod cracked me on the head, so I was sort of wondering if I might stay and have 10 minutes shut-eye.
Sure, help yourself.
How very kind.
Excuse me, I meant. Feel free to use the sofa or the spare bed for a few minutes.
Oh, most thoughtful.
By the way, is there a chemist in the village?
Yes, next door to the Castello bar.
Good. There's something I forgot to bring.
There's no problem. I'm on the pill.
So I only go for a sore throat.
Miss McGarver, next time I bump into you, say Charlesworth and Disinfectant. Or Smith and Disinfectant. Can't remember which. Or why. Come on, Chitto! Come on, Chitto!
That sheriff's woman, Miss Mogden, or whatever she's called, said he's bound to be here at any moment, so for heaven's sake, do calm down.
All right, I don't suppose there's any point in upsetting myself. Ah, that's better.
Henry, that sofa worries me.
Why? What's the matter with it?
It's facing the wrong way for the view. Help me to change it round, under the chair.
Oh, why is it that women always want to move furniture around?
We only do it when it's in the wrong place.
Yes, but they probably just put it down where they delivered it. We are the first owners, remember?
Yes. There. That's better.
Yes, got to admit, it is an improvement.
Here's something I couldn't even begin to improve on. The view.
Not bad at all. Well, that answers one question.
What?
They do go topless in Portugal.
Henry!
Ouch! You nearly ruined our holiday.
Like you did last year in Cannes.
Not that old story again. I hardly touched the girl. I was only helping her look for her contact lens.
Down in the front.
Well, you wouldn't look down her back, would you?
There are other things to look at besides bare tops.
Yes, but there are very few countries that allow a full frontal on their beaches.
Sometimes I despair of you. You behave more like a smutty schoolboy than a successful barrister.
Well, I'm sorry, I'll try not to make any more boobs. And you can make me a pot of tea.
All right, but if there is any tea, I'll put the kettle on. But I must freshen up first. Bedrooms, got it in one.
God, old Portugal! It is one of those beaches!
There's a man in the bedroom with his trousers on.
No, it's a woman with her bottoms off.
There's a man in the bedroom taking his trousers off.
What?
What's the more, actually, my dear? Sorry if I gave you a shock, my dear young lady.
Young lady?
1,000 apologies, old chap, but what with no specs and that crap on the nut, I don't seem to be able to focus.
Obviously.
I mean, how could I mistake you for your big, beautiful, and if I may say so, buxom wife?
May you say so, dear?
Who is he?
You two are back very quickly.
Back?
Did you find it?
Find what?
The bar.
What bar?
Castello bar. One opposite, or the one round the corner.
We haven't been to any bar.
Oh, hello again. You look taller. You're wearing high heels.
I don't know who you think you are.
Oh, I know who I am. Chittenden. Got that straight. And you'll be pleased to know I now have the names question completely buttoned up. You are Leslie and Eve Smith.
Charlesworth.
Henry and Mary Charles.
What? Haven't we been through this before? Anyway, Charles was nothing like Smith.
Why should it be?
Well, because you kept insisting your name was Smith. Eve here will bear me out.
Someone should. Eve.
You did say you were Commander Chittenden.
Yes, you're spot on. I do admire you chaps who can remember names.
Well, I wish you'd remember ours.
Well, I did, but look, it's been crossed out. Anyway, welcome to Larangia.
Thank you, Commander.
Oh, Chitto, please. Call me Chitto. Everybody does.
Thank you. It all looks extremely nice, and we are the first people to move in here, aren't we?
Yes. Didn't I tell you that just now?
No.
Odd. I had hoped that last spell in hospital would have done the trick.
And we are expecting a couple to take care of us.
Pedro and Maria, yes. They still not here?
No.
Oh, well. They live in the next village. I hear they're splendid workers.
You say you hear? Do you not vet the staff yourself?
Well, yes, but in this case, no, because I've only just come out.
Oh, poor chap. How long did they keep you in?
No. Out from head office, out from England to work here go down to Spain and turn sharp right.
Portugal.
Ah, well done.
Now, about this couple we were
Yes.
expecting.
Do tell me about them.
The servants, Pedro and Maria.
Oh, yes, well, they should be here, but then she keeps on breaking down.
Maria?
No, the bus. It's a real old crock, and it has a terrible job getting up the mountain road. Anyway, you'll be pleased to know that Maria is a first-rate cook. Pedro will put his hand to anything.
Well, let's hope he puts it to the bus.
Do they speak English?
Are you sure we haven't had this conversation before?
How could we, since we've never met?
That's a very good question.
So, do they speak English?
Oh, well, here goes. Speak to them very slowly, as though addressing a toddler or a drunk. Which reminds me, where are my manners? You must be parched. One of the unique perks of Sherlock's is a fully stocked drinks trolley and a hamper of disinfectant. So what's your voice? Oh, but I forgot your Sherlock's complimentary cocktails.
Oh,
We don't care for cocktails, thank you.
certainly not that one.
But don't let us stop you.
No. Took the pledge years ago.
Wise man. Have a soft drink then.
How very kind. I'll just sample a drop of gin, if that's all right with you.
I thought you meant you were a teetotaler.
Well, not totally. Cheers.
You're very good health.
That's better. First of the day. Now. So, how are things back home in the old motor trade?
I work at the bar.
Oh, really? I wonder if I know it. Which one?
I'll get the luggage in.
Do you ever wear a little black top thing and a short blue skirt?
Sometimes. Why?
Oh, splendid. Like in here 10 minutes ago.
No, unlike you, I do not strip off in public.
Very worrying. Definitely broken down.
What, the bus?
No, the old brain box. Oh, excuse me. Well, what? Who? Are you by any remote chance a nun called Sister Esperanza?
No, I am not.
Well, there's a fella called Sid seems to think you are.
I wouldn't know anyone called Sid.
Strange chap kept calling me Sister Amelia. Sorry, old fella, wrong number.
Where's the master suite?
Good heavens, how he misses me. I still haven't finished showing you around, have I? You'll find there's nothing missing. This, for example, is you won't find many of these.
Oh, what is it for?
It's your Your curtain cupboard.
Why keep curtains in a cupboard?
Well, you don't want to leave them hanging around, do you?
Just show us the master suite.
Well, now, it depends on what you fancy. Sea view or mountain view?
Oh, definitely sea view.
Ah, right. Well, then it's through that door and starboard side.
Thank you. Now, we would like to be on our own for a bit.
For a bit? Oh, yes, of course, your honeymoon.
Honeymoon?
I clean forgot. Message received and understood. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I shall now make myself scarce. Cheerio! May I come in? Just checking the curtains were all right. All present and correct. Now, when did I leave my thingamajig?
Come on, you can find your own way out.
Well, I shall most certainly try. I generally do in the end.
Good God, he's done it again!
There's me. Mr. Smith, I found it. Oh, well. To hell with it. Time for a snifter. Nothing.
I'll run this stuff in the kitchen and shove the champagne in the freezer. We'll drink it in bed, or lying on a rug.
On a rug? In broad daylight? Well, I suppose it's better than behind a bike shed in Wakefield. Blimey, hard as a rock.
I'm warming up the chicken, but we forgot to buy an F-cap.
Never mind, I'd rather have tea. In fact, I'd rather have tea than almost anything.
Oh, thanks. It's been a right on holiday.
I meant before.
Before we make up.
No, before the champagne.
Oh, thanks again, Sir Galahad. Did you just muck around with the furniture?
What do you mean?
I'll swear the sofa was facing the other way. And that chair.
You're right, they were. I thought there was something different about the room.
It must be no one down in the village.
Who by?
Who do you think? Chitto, of course.
Now why would he move our furniture around?
He probably collided with it.
Unless it's the servants.
Could be, I suppose. Pedro and Maria have arrived. Where are they?
They'll be around somewhere unpacking, perhaps.
Haven't put furniture back.
I wouldn't bother.
I would. Come on. You have to let these foreigners know the box.
You don't think they'll be offended?
I don't even know if they are. This is my house, really. And
So long as we keep on the right side of them, that's all.
that's right.
Oh!
Oh!
Ah!
Oh,
Maria!
Maria.
Pedro!
Pedro!
Bon dia!
Oh, dear.
Bon dia!
Bon dia!
Boa vista!
Sí. Boa vista.
Mucho solo!
Mucho bueno, souls!
Ah, sí! Mucho solo! Mucho bueno! Oucho! Gracias!
Obrigado!
Obrigado!
Vous preparos mangiare in cucina.
Sí. Pollo in cucina.
Pollo?
Sí.
Ah, pollo!
Sí, pollo rosto.
Ah, cosa superbo! Mangiare, yum, yum!
Si, obrigado!
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 Obrigado.
Voila!
Esti concretus por nostra!
Oh, sí.
Adios!
Arrivederci!
De nada!
Granada! Well, I thought I'd try something different instead of just copying what they said. No, but they didn't seem to mind.
Amazing, isn't it? I understood far more than I thought I would. Quite a lot of them. I understand in English and Portuguese.
And they don't seem too bad, do they?
But we wondered, item, which is still to be sorted out. furniture.
Oh, look, do you think we should?
Yes, I do. Come on. First position. It's much better.
Yes, I suppose they'd be very napped if it was us.
Exactly, and this is my house. How could they get react if we walked into their little house and started to move their furniture around?
Yes, I suppose they'd be very
Yeah,
napped.
they would be. This is my house.
So long as we keep on the right side of them, that's all.
Stop being so humble. Dinner's been ready. I've done most of it.
I wonder if she'd do me some chips. I suddenly fancy chips. Correctos for usos. Oh!
1-0 to the home team. See, you didn't argue.
He didn't smile either.
This is war!
Go easy now, Eve.
Go easy, I'll show them.
Don't let a little thing like this spoil our holiday.
For the umpteenth time, this is my house.
Yes, but if you start shouting, they could just walk out.
Good! There are frosty-looking pair of twins anyway. Crunch time.
Wait, don't do anything rash. I read somewhere these Portuguese have a vicious streak. Slit your throat as soon as look at you.
Sit down on that chair.
Why?
Just sit.
What for?
Sit! Now stay.
Oh my God! Did you see the way she came at me with that knife?
Didn't use it, did she?
Did you see the look in her eye?
Anything you say, back it off.
For the time being.
Go and have a listen at that door. If they're plotting something, then hear what it is.
But they'd be plotting in Portuguese.
Yes, they would. Sly brutes. Go and have a speak to the people and see what they're cooking on.
It's our chicken they're cooking. And what's more, they're going to eat it.
That does it. They're up on their ear now.
No, wait. Let's go and get that commander, and he can sort them out. He said to do that, didn't he?
I suppose so. Where did he say we can find him?
In the castello there. The one over the road, or the one round the corner. What are you doing?
Bolted the door.
What good will that do? They'll just climb out the window.
No, they won't. It's barred.
Don't you think that's going a bit too far, locking them up?
Too far. Do you know what my sibling would do to anyone who nicked his property?
No? What?
Break their arms.
I wish I hadn't asked.
Pedro! Maria!
It's locked!
Ahoy there, honeymooners! May I come aboard?
Open the door!
It's locked.
Of course it's locked! Unbloody lock it!
Oh. Try it now.
I'm most terribly sorry, old man.
What about?
What I just did to you.
What did you just do to me?
You don't remember?
Oh, I'd remember if I did, I think.
Oh, well then let's just forget it.
I have, and it's jolly decent of you, if I may say so. Oh.
Are you quite compost again now?
Never better. Why?
I have something to tell you. I have a serious complaint.
Well, there's a lot of it about.
What?
It's the water. That's why I never touch the stuff.
No, that's not what I mean. I wish to complain about the servants.
Oh, they've arrived, have they?
Yes, and they're running wild.
They keep shifting the furniture around.
Excuse me, but would you mind terribly if I sat in the chair?
No, not at all.
Only it's uncomfortable on the floor. In our first development, Colonel Wagstaff,
Nothing missing. Excuse me, I'm famished.
Could you get me to have a word with this Colonel Wagstaff?
Well, that might be a bit difficult.
Well, why?
He's dead. Poisoned.
Poisoned?
The food, strange business.
Foul play?
You could say that. He ate a foul chicken. Must have been very seriously contaminated. Pedro and Maria were devastated.
You mean Pedro and Maria cooked it?
Yes, but oddly enough, they didn't eat it.
Oh my God! Henry, we're in mortal danger, possibly dying.
Why? What?
Those crazy servants have murdered their last employer.
What? How?
With a poisoned chicken!
Poisoned chicken? Don't want it tasted funny!
Of course it tastes funny. It's probably laced with cyanide. They're killers. Let's get a doctor right away. Dead?
Yes, he ate the poisoned chicken.
It's dead.
I told you that, didn't I? What did I? Anyway, it'll be on again in the morning.
We could all be dead in the morning.
Well, that's life, isn't it? You should get that cough seen to.
How soon after eating the chicken did this Colonel Wagstaff die?
Instantaneous. Keeled over, right in front.
Oh, well, at least that hasn't happened to us yet. How are you feeling, darling?
All right, I think. How are you?
Oh, well, all right, I think. But we shouldn't take any chances. We should see a doctor anyway. Where do we find one?
The Castello bar, one opposite, or the one round the corner. Between you, me, and the thing out there with the gate on it, he's a bit of a boozer.
Oh my God, he would be.
Just
I'll drive you down.
Oh, do you think you should drive?
Funny you should say that. I tried to convince the local police chief the other day when I had a little contretemps with the donkey.
Oh, what was his reaction?
He brayed loudly and kicked the bumper off. Shall we go?
No, we have our own hired car. We'll find a doctor. By the way, what's his name?
Don't know. It's one of those impossible Portuguese names, but you can't miss him. He's stone deaf.
How do we find a stone-deaf doctor?
That's easy. You go into all the bars, you shout, "Medico!" as loud as you can, and see who doesn't turn round.
Wait here, will we have a short?
Roger Wilco. Was it Robert Wilco? Tall fella, big nose. Oh, well. Phone isn't dead at all. It's just not in the socket properly. Now, hold still, you little. Gotcha. Right.
Oh, there you are. We've been looking for you.
Sure. Back very quickly. And I swore that you and your wife went out that way.
We fell down on the cliff path. My wife put her heel in a hole and she'd broken it.
What rotten luck. Still, good job you were on your way to the doctor's.
Doctor?
Yes, about chicken.
Chicken? Why would we want a doctor?
Oh, to set her broken ankle.
No, it's just a sprain. And anyway, the most urgent thing to deal with is the cobblers.
What?
Cobblers?
Oh, my poor old chap, I am sorry. What rotten luck for you and your wife.
Yes, they're her favourite pair.
No doubt.
Oh, and he'd still get wet at this hour, would he?
Well, naturally. But I must warn you, he's a bit heavy-handed.
Oh?
And at this hour, they tend to shake a bit, too.
Well, he could always use a vice.
Oh, you mentioned it. Oh, and remember I told you he was deaf?
No, you didn't. But what has deafness got to do with cobblers?
He won't hear if his grip becomes too much and you suddenly yell out, "Let go!"
I don't know what all the fuss is about. All he's got to do is lay it on the table and get it one good clap in the hand.
I'd rather not pursue the matter, do you mind?
I Pedro and Maria are a pain in the neck, and they're probably dangerous. We want you to get rid of them.
Robert Wilco.
We blocked them in here. Did you open this door?
No, you did. I saw you just now with my own eyes.
You've been a long time. I got tired of waiting.
Sorry I got delayed. How's the ankle?
Got blistered now.
I'll see if I can find a plaster.
Now, don't you upset yourself. I'll go get Dr. what's his name, Mrs. Charlesworth. That doesn't sound like a Portuguese doctor.
I don't need a doctor. No, I just shot a plaster.
No, it's your husband I'm more worried about.
My husband? Has he phoned?
Phoned?
Oh, my husband. There's nothing wrong with you, doctor. Just sit down.
Well, it's rather more than that, I'm afraid. He obviously doesn't want to worry you, but I'm afraid he came out of it rather badly.
No, he just slipped down and laughed.
Through tears! I know the pain!
Found the plaster.
Coming.
Hola? What? Speak up, Bix. It's a very bad line. No, this isn't Sister Esperanza. What is the monk doing in a nunnery? I'm sorry, I don't like dirty jokes.
We've got it plastered all right now.
Hey, go easy. It's always advisable for one of you to stay sober. Now, I better go and get the doctor. Because if it's not treated, this could put paid to your honeymoon and future prospects.
Oh, God, no.
Then he did tell you.
Can you understand the word that man says?
Don't even try. Chitto is blotto. What has happened to Pedro and Maria?
Escaped.
How?
Either they're Houdinis or that idiot let them out.
Didn't you ask him?
Have you ever tried asking him anything? His brain's gone walkabout.
Maybe to the furniture again.
Oh, don't start that again.
Come on. Push.
Hortus idiot!
Come on.
Scusi!
Attention, young man.
Stop! Non rubare il furniture.
Non mi estoy venos.
Non touch us, meos.
Put them up!
Right us.
Come on, then, kill him!
I will.
Big one, Henry!
Big what? Why are you speaking the English?
Why you speak English?
Because we are English.
We thought you were Pedro and Maria.
Snap!
They were all English.
And the thing you two just nearly hit each other in Portugal.
We thought you'd poison us with the chicken! It just goes to show. Yes, it just goes to show how easy it was break out.
Yes. Time for a little peace now, I think. And a very nice little piece to do it. No, I mean what?
What a relief. I nearly died when you came at me with that knife.
Oh, it was purely self-defense.
I reckon a few introductions are in order. Come on, Pedro, what's your real name?
Henry Charlesworth.
Charlesworth, yes it would be.
What's so funny?
You've met old Chitto.
Yes.
Well, when we first arrived, he kept calling us Charlesworth. Anyway, I'm pleased to meet you. My name's Leslie Smith, and this is my wife, Eve.
How do you do? This is my wife, Mary.
Oh, not so far off Maria then.
No, but I hardly think I look like a maid.
What, might I ask, are you doing in our house?
Your house?
Well, obviously there's some explanation.
There most certainly is.
Has to be. You don't look like squatters.
The explanation, Smith, is that this is our house for the week.
Not for the second week in July.
Precisely, the second week in July. From the 10th to the 17th. Chitto!
Where is he?
He'll be back soon with the doctor.
He'll need one.
He'll need one, won't he? So, can you tell me who signed the timeshare agreement?
I did, last Easter. I bought it with a legacy.
How interesting.
We signed ours just before Christmas. So, kindly vacate our premises any time in the next few minutes.
Henry, throw them out.
Oh, but as the young lady said, it's a big house and there's a huge garden. We need hardly meet. We could all lie behind bushes and sunbathe in the all together.
Henry,
Well, not too close together.
I said throw them out.
If he lays one finger on me, I'll smash his face in.
Young lady, I'm a lawyer. I know what's legal and illegal. I suggest we wait until Commander Chitto comes back and we sort this matter out peacefully.
Good idea. And in the meantime, I'm starving. Do you think we could have some of our dinner?
Your dinner?
Yes, our dinner. We went and bought the bloody polo.
Oh, language.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bloody chicken.
Well, there may be a few bits and pieces left over. Come on, Henry.
And we'll save the wishbone for you.
We may as well pack it in and leave. We're doomed.
Why'd you say that?
Well, what if Sid rings again and that Charlesworth woman answers? He'll say, is that Sister Esperanza? Can I speak to my wife Eve? The cat will be out of the bag and he'll hop over here and do it. I'll be 6 feet under like Charlie.
The situation's resolved itself.
You're leaving.
No, you are. You're not married, are you?
He's been listening.
I've got news for you. What we're doing is not illegal. That is.
I need hardly remind you that I'm a lawyer and I know what's legal and illegal.
So what can you do about it? Nothing.
Well, if Sid phones up or if I phone
You don't
Sid.
know his number.
My dear young lady, with my contacts in the police and the underworld, I'd have his number in a trice and he'd be out here in a few hours.
You wouldn't.
Wouldn't I? Just try me.
All right. We give up. You win.
Right. You can leave any time in the next 5 minutes. Case solved, darling.
Eve, I'm sorry.
Sorry? Have you no guts, no blood in your veins?
Yes, and frankly, I want to keep it there.
Oh, forget it. I'll get the flags.
Smith, Mary has made a few sandwiches for your journey.
Oh, thank you, Mary.
Nice to have met you, Mr. Smith. As there's no Pedro and Maria, I'll go and if the bedrooms are going over.
Or I give you a going over. Oh, that'll probably be Chitto. Tell him that the problem's been sorted out. But I should have a word with you about a refund. You deserve one.
With my luck and his brains, he'll probably send the refund to you. Are you Pickle?
No, Partridge.
Oh, pardon?
Celia, Partridge. I'm looking for my son-in-law. He's staying here with an old pal.
I don't think so.
Oh, yes, he is. Here, hold that for you. I know I put it in here somewhere. Oh, it's yours. Okay. That one. Understood. Now, I'm sure I put it down here somewhere. Oh, yes. Here we are. This is Gaston. Now, why did I bring a Gaston? I know. You see, I wrote it on there. Villa Laranjina. This is the Villa Laranjina, is it not?
Yes, and what was the name again?
Partridge. Celia Partridge.
No, his name, your son-in-law.
Oh, Charlesworth. Henry Charlesworth.
Oh, yes, he's just in there.
Oh, really?
Mum!
Henry!
Mum!
Surprise, surprise! And do drop that stupid mumpox. My daughter detests him calling me that.
Oh, your daughter, yes, she's in...
She's in London!
In London?
England!
England?
Yes, she's in London. This is my mother-in-law, married to my father-in-law. father-in-law and mother of my wife, Catherine.
Catherine?
Yes, Catherine. Who is back in London.
Well, I hope that gives him some idea of who I am. And there's no need to tell me who this is.
No, I don't have to, but I'm going to. This is my old school chum from Harrow.
Harrow?
Yes, Harrow, Oxford and Sandhurst, who is here for the week, the run of the house, the best bedroom, as much food as he can drink, a free car, and all reasonable expenses. We just flown down for our usual week of golf. Rather boring, but golf, pure and unadulterous, unadulterated.
Oh, yes, of course I guess. Who else but your golfing friend?
Yes. This is Colonel Sir Piers Marchbanks, eh? Piers.
Hello. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Where did he go? There you are, Henry. What are you doing down there?
Kneeling.
Very flattering. Why?
Well, you've heard of tennis elbow, haven't
Yes.
you? Well, I've got golfer's knees.
Oh dear. Never heard that.
Very common in hot climates. Right, Piers? Piers?
Oh, absolutely blooming looping.
Does it happen when he's whacking his balls about? On the links.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yes, often does. Yes, often.
Well, if he's on his knees half the time, how does he play you?
He uses very short sticks.
Did you say sticks?
Oh, well, yes, we sticklers call sticks clubs because we know we mean sticks. But of course, it's only the amateur club, chap at the club who calls club sticks because sticks have minds near the club.
Henry, I think you're babbling.
Yes, I think I am.
But that's another one of the symptoms.
Yes, how very nasty. I see it makes you perspire, too.
Yes, always. Right, Piers?
Oh, absolutely tibby blooming.
I gather you're a madly keen player, Sir Piers.
Oh, madly.
Have you ever played in the open?
Yes, when it isn't raining.
There we go to drain that old golfer's chestnut. But it's wonderful to have you here, Mum Potts.
Is it? I'm rather puzzled by one thing, Henry.
Oh, God, what?
You haven't asked me what I'm doing here.
Oh, I knew there was something. What are you doing here, Mum Potts?
Just driving down to see Sybil Delamere at Praia de Rocha. It's only a small detour, so I thought I'd drop in and surprise you.
She did that all right, didn't she, Piers?
Oh, yeah, absolutely blooming looping.
How are you staying?
Only a week.
A week? A week here?
Oh, it's a most nice of you to ask me, but I have to get on.
You haven't got time for drink then, have you?
Well, yes, I think I have. Something soft and long and protein.
No sooner said than...
I gather you're a very keen sportsman, Mr. Piers.
Am I?
Oh, yes. Apart from golf, you have another string to your bow.
Actually. Baseball. Bowls. Boxing.
You're a real rounder, aren't you?
Mum Potts was referring to cricket, weren't you, Mum Potts?
Yes.
Oh, that old thing.
Oh, Henry's always raving about some innings of yours against the RAF.
Oh, is he?
Oh, yes.
One of the finest games I've ever seen. But he doesn't like to talk about it.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Yes.
Yes, they were. He wants to talk about it. Where was it?
Where was it? It was, Brest. Boston. Bristol.
Not surprising with your family background.
My family background?
Oh, yes, your maternal grandfather.
Oh, the Mater's Pater.
He played for England, did he not?
Did he not?
And what was his name?
We always used to call him Grandad.
Stratton, wasn't it? Charles Stratton. He got a cap, didn't he, Piers?
Oh, yeah. For being one of England's finest batsmen.
Oh, no, bowler, surely.
No, I think he got the bowler when he retired. old wifey.
What are you...
Pip, old Brucey.
Amanda, you do look radiant.
Amanda.
And how was the journey?
Journey?
Yes, the journey from London.
England.
They don't like to travel together for the sake of the children. Could you introduce your wife to my mother-in-law? You'll love her. She's great fun.
I'm sure I shall.
Amanda, this is the mother-in-law of my old school chum from Wembley.
Harold!
She is the mother of his wife, who is not here.
No, I know. You thought she was coming down too, but she isn't. She stayed back in England, leaving me here on my own, so with you, Amanda, and Piers.
Oh, I see.
So, you are Lady Marchbanks?
Lady March, I never believed it.
Oh, please, you must.
I imagined you to be much older.
Oh, she is.
Yes, but doesn't she doesn't look her age, doesn't she look wonderful?
Oh, lovely. But I thought you said wives were strictly banned from these golfing holidays of yours.
Yes, but she's been desperately ill. That's why she looks so awful.
That's what you said. She looked terrific.
Oh, yes, but it was touch and go. She just had to get away to the sun.
Oh, dear. I'm so sorry you've been ill, my dear. What was it? What did the quack say it was?
Chicken hot! Cold hot!
Oh, goodness me. I think I must have a touch of the heat for a moment. I thought you said cough.
Oh, excuse me, I had to tie something up in the bedroom.
Why, that's as well.
Maria, not now! The whole city room, so locos, molto rudos, compone Maria! Silenzio, Maria, publiscos las sacos! Sorry about that, Mum Potts, but one has to show the servants who's boss.
If I heard you correctly, she'll never understand that gibberish.
She will, she'll soon pull her socks up when she knows that you're my mother-in-law! What language was that, Mum Potts?
Portuguese, of course.
Oh, Portuguese. Well, you're wasting your time. She doesn't understand a word of Portuguese. But you're quite amazing, Mum Potts. Amazing, isn't she?
Amazing.
Amazing.
What languages don't you speak?
Oh, no, then, that's a poser. I think I get by in all of them.
Amazing.
Amazing. No, I lie.
Oh, thank heavens.
I don't speak a word of Hungarian.
Oh, isn't that typical? Absolutely typical. What awful luck.
Oh, awful.
Awful.
You might have brought a smile to this sullen Slavic face.
So she's Hungarian. Well, how does she come to be in Portugal?
Walked by the look of her.
Are they called the casino? I'm ever so sorry that you should have to witness this, Sir Piers and Lady Marchbanks.
Henry, what are you talking like that for?
Like what for?
Like some stammering robots spelling out names and relationships as if nobody's ever heard them before.
She hadn't.
But I thought you said she didn't understand a word.
Yes, but something might sink in.
I doubt it. She's as thick as they short paper.
Yes, my angel. Real pain in the crotchos.
Dear, he mustn't say things like that. She looks rather disagreeable.
She's got very shifty eyes.
Yes, I think I better go and read her the riot act.
Oh, well, I hope you can read it in Hungarian. You've got a point there. And just ask her if she could make me a pot of tea.
I'll try. Why the Mum Potts want a cup of tea? No.
Now then, my dear, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't your father a hog?
That was a joke.
Oh, yes, and your mother and I went to Pertwee together.
Oh, I haven't went to kept nice.
Yes, we were at school together. Dear Rodine.
Whereabouts in Rodine?
You don't fool me. I know exactly what you two are up to.
Oh?
Yes, you're teasing me, but I don't mind. I don't like the young treating me with too much respect. Makes me feel my age. Oh, dear, I'm feeling the heat. If there's a pool, I might just have a dip.
There is one. Just below the terrace.
Oh, good. I brought a costume on the off chance. Oh, what a gorgeous rose arbor. Oh. Here we are.
Do I take it that Sir Galahad has decided to stay in Folly?
You bet. We've got Mr. Henry Charlesworth by the short and curlies, and he knows it.
So forget Mr. Nice Guy and put the screws on right there.
Oh, well, look.
Ah, you've got troubles in there too.
Just a little fracas in the kitchen.
I'll these Hungarians.
Where did she get you? In the goulash?
What are you laughing at?
Got it in the goo.
I only just got it.
Join the club.
Your granddad's cap was a molar.
Have you heard the one about the fracas in the goulash?
No! Isn't it time for your little siesta?
I'm quite happy sitting here chatting to Mum Pots.
Yes. Come on.
Oh, by the way, Henry.
What?
I just remembered. You never paid me for beating you at golf this morning.
Didn't I?
No? So you owe me 150 on a match.
150? As much as that?
At least. And you will make sure I get it by tonight, won't you?
Oh yes, you'll get it. I'll make sure of that.
Henry?
Yes, my boy.
I'm deeply shocked.
But why?
I've just realized what you're doing here. It's disgusting. Oh, you've just given the game away, haven't you?
How? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Once you men get involved, there's no controlling it.
Oh, a moment of folly, Uncle.
Rubbish! You're banging away every day. Probably twice a day.
Really?
Oh, gambling as high as that on a game of golf is beyond the joke.
Oh, gambling, gamble, baby, gambling. Oh, you mean gambling?
Yes, 150 pounds on one stupid game.
Escudos, Mum Pots, 150 escudos. Less than a quid chicken feed. Yes. You can ask anyone. I've given up gambling. Ask Catherine.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I take it all back. And do get something done about those legs of yours. No wonder you're losing all the matches.
Yes, I will, I promise. Yes, it is, and I'm going to try and keep it out of here.
No, broken. I think I've gone blind. Oh, that's better.
What happened?
It's that wall. Stupid great thing. Never even saw me.
Henry, who is this?
Commander Chitto, Sherlock, lush.
Hello. You're looking as pretty as ever, my dear.
As ever?
And you'll be pleased to know I've reported the matter of the poisoned bird to the police, Mrs. Charlesworth.
Partridge!
Well, why did I think it was chicken? Instead of poisoned partridge, you just really lethal.
Poison? I don't understand.
I shouldn't even bother, Mum Pots.
Obviously delirious.
Obviously. Here, drink this down by the pool and drop in any time.
And all the evidence seems to point to Pedro and Maria administering a poisoned partridge to Colonel Wagstaff.
Colonel who?
Wagstaff?
Who's he?
It doesn't matter.
Sure it matters to Colonel Wagstaff.
Not anymore. He's dead.
Oh, dead?
As a dodo,
Oh, dear, dear.
done to death by his domestics.
And are you saying that one of them is that sour-faced Hungarian?
Pedro and Maria, the poisonous Portuguese. Hungarian? Who is this lady?
Mother-in-law.
Colonel Wagstaff's mother-in-law. I was going to say, for a start, he wasn't married. Confirmed bachelor. Know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
What I'm saying is that the Colonel was done to death in cold blood by Pedro and Maria. My God, they're at it again!
You know that 4-poster? Well, it's a 3-poster now.
Now look here, Pedro. Wrong! Wrong? Oh, a million apologies. It's Mr. Smith, isn't it? Wrong! No, wrong! Oh, correction, Mrs. Smith. Wrong!
Wrong.
Wrong.
Let's have a recap on names.
I hope for that.
This is Mrs. Partridge, my mother-in-law. This is Colonel Sir Piers Marchbanks. And this is one Lady Amanda Marchbanks.
I give up. There's no mention here of a Marchbanks or a Mrs. Glover.
Partridge!
Or a blasted partridge.
Oi!
Oi, May Maria. I really don't know.
I expect it's Hungarian, but thank you, Maria.
Charlotte!
And that will be Hungarian for tea.
Ah, now, I don't wish to appear overconfident. But I am right, am I not, Mr. Charlesworth, in saying that this is your wife, this is Charlesworth.
Wrong! 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 Wrong!
Wrong. Well, I'm not going to like the answer, but who is this lady?
Maria, the maid.
Ah, now. Look here, Maria. I've reported you to the police. And when he has a minute, he'll come up here. This is Black Maria, Maria. Maria. I just met a girl named
Am I going mad, or is he now singing West Side Story?
Yes. Oh, wonderful.
Then I'm going to have that dip.
Oh, what a splendid idea. What will you have? Scotch? Gin?
Dip? Not nip? And it might do you good too, Commander.
No, thanks. Never touch water.
We can vouch for that, can't we, Sir Piers?
Oh, absolutely, blooming lovely.
But I'll join you that fresh air might clear my head a bit. Now, you say your name was...
Now listen, Henry.
Careful.
I don't want to be careful. Just tell your mother-in-law the truth.
The truth?
That you want to divorce Catherine and marry me.
Yes, but not in front of these two.
Oh, don't worry about us.
No, let your hair down.
Think calmly, Henry. I know you're overwrought.
I'm not overwrought, I'm overdrawn.
You can't be. You're a successful barrister.
I am. It's all legal aid work.
You have pots of money.
It's Catherine. Catherine subsidises me.
It's a kept man.
Objection!
Overruled. You never taught me this. You've been leading me on, dangling your prospects in front of me.
Naughty Henry, you get 6 months for that. Right, sorry, Your Honour. Would you care for a glass of the Fonco Bianco, Amanda?
I'm taking silk next year. Can't you wait till then?
In the meantime, I have to grovel around pretending to be a skivvy.
Only for an hour until Mum Potts leaves.
I'd be much better off as Lady Marchbanks. You only have to listen to that girl.
I have been a damn sight better in my part than what you have, Maria.
There she goes again.
All right, if you don't like the way we're doing it, we'll pack it in. And we'll tell Mum Potts the truth.
Leslie, just see me through this and the villa's yours for the week.
Now you're talking.
I wouldn't believe a word that wife says.
But I've given up lying. I don't lie to anybody but my wife.
Henry?
Wait a minute!
What's going on?
Nothing.
Is it those golfers meet again?
No, I think you've got cold
She spotted some chap she didn't like lurking in the pool.
No, I didn't. All I said was, oh dear, look, there's algae.
How she recognised him. Water's like pea soup. Pedro should be seeing to that. Have a word with him, Maria.
Si, senor.
And let's have a smile while you're on the job.
Si, senor.
And you can leave the tea.
Si, senora. Obrigado. Bom dia. With knobs on.
I know I get things done, but I thought you said she didn't speak a word of English or Portuguese.
I gave her a crash course.
Sounds like she started another one.
Piers, old chap, don't you think it's time you took your beautiful wife for a stroll in the garden?
Right. Let's try our luck in the arbour, my dear.
The arbour? Lovely. Was the other little fishing boat?
I'm very peckish. I wonder if you could ask Maria to knock me up a sandwich.
Oh, I don't recommend that, Mumford. She's very heavy on the garlic.
Ooh, like garlic.
Yes, but you might be breathalyzed.
I'm not leaving until I have something to eat.
Right, though, I'll see what I can do. Men, Sergeant Mumford, wanty chop suey, chop chop. How do you feel about it?
Oh, dear me, Commander. I don't think my son-in-law and that maid are going to hit it off. Tell me, is her husband Hungarian too?
Why on earth should he be?
Well, she is.
Oh.
She comes from Budapest, but I doubt if she's related to Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Now look here, Mrs. Puffin. I've noticed since you arrived that you haven't made a great deal of sense. Now be careful. You could be heading for the old Portuguese problem.
What are you talking about?
Lifting the old elbow too high, too often.
Are you suggesting I have a drink from her?
Well, you wouldn't be the first.
I haven't had a drink since I arrived.
Good heavens, well, soon put that right. What's your poison?
Small sherry, thank you.
Right, no problem.
Make it a medium if you don't mind.
That's what I like to hear, girl after my own heart.
Oh, steady the bumps. I want to keep my wits about me.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's better. First of the day.
Really?
Well, not counting those for medicinal purposes.
Commander, may I confide in you?
Well, if you must, but please try and keep it simple. There's only so much one can absorb in one day.
Seems to me you absorb quite a lot.
What do you have to do in this job? It's always problems. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, to be frank, I'm rather suspicious about my son-in-law's golfing holidays. You know, wondering if he might be playing around with another woman.
Well, there are lots of good women golfers around.
I didn't mean that.
Oh, here we go again. What did you mean?
I meant playing around with another woman.
Yes, so you said. 1 round or 7?
Having an affair with another woman.
On the golf course? Well, as long as they keep it in the rough.
Come on, do try to get your mind off golf.
Oh, that's easily done. Can't stand the game. Boring.
That's exactly what Henry used to say. But now he shoots off twice a year, ostensibly to play golf with his friend Piers Marchbanks.
Getting a bit old for squash, perhaps?
Yes, but not for the roving eye. Now, my daughter Catherine is somewhat naive in these matters, and she believes in him implicitly. I may be an old cynic, but I thought I'd seize on this opportunity of dropping in unexpectedly and possibly catching him out.
But you caught him in, so don't worry there.
On the surface, everything seems to be as it should be, and I hope you can confirm that it is.
Well, yes, I think so. Apart from the typical Portuguese problems with staff and curtains.
Problem?
They keep falling down.
The staff?
No, the curtains.
Oh, do you think we might return to the point?
Well, we can but try. What was it?
What was it? Oh dear, you put it right out of my mind.
Was it something to do with your drink problem?
I do not have a drink problem, Colonel Wagstaff.
Wagstaff? Why did I think my name was Chitto? Splendid. Well done. Now, where were we?
I know, my son-in-law.
And his name is?
Henry Charlesworth.
Oh, well done. You're spot on.
Now, I take it that I've nothing to worry about concerning his behaviour here.
Absolutely.
Good, splendid. So, I can carry on with an easy mind. Now then, I don't have to tell you that this conversation never took place.
It isn't it? What were we talking about?
Well, we were talking about my son-in-law, but I want you to forget it.
Well, I have, that's why I'm asking you. Would you like a drink?
No, I can't. I need to finish this one. It's enormous.
By Jove, yes, it is rather. Did I warn you about the old Portuguese problem?
Yes, you did. You poured it for
Well,
me.
it doesn't seem to have sunk in. That is a very hefty drink, man.
It is. It's you who poured it for me.
Are you sure?
Commander, do you suffer from amnesia?
I forget.
Well, I want you to remember what we've said about this conversation.
Certainly. What was it?
Forget it. Just forget it.
Mum, Potts, the sandwiches are...
I'm rather worried about your Mrs. Parrot here.
Partridge. I'm worried, but why are you?
Well, for a start, see the size of that drink she had. That's not ginger ale, you know.
Commander, I want to confide in you.
Oh, dear.
The lady I introduced you to as my wife isn't in fact my wife.
Oh, dear, here we go again. I want to talk to you about your Mrs. Pigeon, because she's certainly put the cat among the partridges.
Yes, well, the lady I introduced to my wife is in fact my girlfriend. And it won't have escaped your notice that she's also Maria the maid.
You mean you took one step in here, looked at the maid, and it was love at first sight?
No, Commander, we've been going steady for 2 years.
2 years? How does old Pedro feel about her?
There isn't a Pedro.
Oh, yes, there is.
Yes, but he's married to the other Maria.
What other Maria?
The real Maria. But don't worry about Pedro, he doesn't come into it. Let's stick with Maria, who of course isn't Maria at all, but was introduced to you as Mrs. Talbot, which of course she isn't either. Her name is Mary. The other couple, Colonel Sir Piers and Lady Marchbanks, are in fact Leslie and Eve Smith. Marchbanks, Smith that is, and I are here on our usual golfing holiday. But of course, Marchbanks isn't here at all. He's in the Algarve with his bird. Still, we've got to keep up the reception until there's no danger of Mrs. Partridge acting as a stool pigeon. Abandon ship! Do you want me to go through it again?
No!
I think I've got a little trouble in there, excuse me. Oh, and Commander, I need hardly remind you that this conversation never took place.
Miss Magado, I may sleep in the morning, stop. So if you don't get this message, you'll know why, stop. Excuse me, stop. Come in, stop. Oh, sorry, it's somebody at the door, stop. Not the door, stop, the door, stop. Oh, do shut up. Sir Piers Marchbanks, right?
Amazing! How could you possibly know?
Well, rather an unusual name, and for once it sort of stuck.
In that case, You're obviously in dear old Pinky's confidence about the little arrangement we have about the week of so-called golf together. Golf?
Here we go again.
There's golf, he with his girlfriend, Mary.
Mary.
Mary and me with my little bird in the Algarve.
Algarve?
Unfortunately, mine threw a tantrum last night.
A tantrum?
And a few other things, and now she's pushed off.
Off?
So I obviously can't go back to my wife in England because that would drop dear old Pinky in it with his. So I popped over here for a council of war with dear old Pinky and dear old Mary. Oh, I'm awfully sorry, I don't think you told me your name.
No, it's, just give me a second. It's on the tip of my tongue. Give us a clue.
Finger. Thumb. Sounds like thumb. Thumb.
Excuse me a minute. Miss McGarden.
McGarden? My God, I never got that.
Chitto here. Come on, Chitto. Just hang on to that.
Right, no. Sorry to have troubled you,
Now, apart from being Perky, what's your proper name?
but you already know it. You just told me.
Did I? I'd forgotten. Would you mind going through it again?
In full. Well, I'm still Colonel Sophia's Marchbanks.
Oh, this is impossible.
Possible why?
You're taller.
I'm Marchbanks.
Must be two other people.
Oh, hello. Oh, excuse me a moment. I've just tripped over Lady Marchbanks.
Lady Mamma.
Lying in the arbour. I don't think we've met.
Who's the pickles and... Perky!
Oh, don't you know each other? Well, we haven't been introduced. I'm Celia Partridge, and you are...
Pedro! This is Pedro!
No, I do.
But I thought you said Perky.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Oh, yes, I did. That's his surname. This is Pedro Perky, Maria's husband. The manservant who's just arrived.
Oh, Perky with an eye. Another Hungarian.
What? Say this, old Pedro. Yes, this is Maria's husband, who has just arrived, probably with some feeble excuse. Just in time. Missy, Busky. Just listen to me, old chap. This is my mother-in-law, who's married to my father-in-law, and is the mother of my wife, Catherine.
Henry, is Pedro deaf?
No, just dumb.
Why are you shouting?
Because it might sink in that Colonel Sir Piers Marchbanks, whom he has never met, is here already. And lo and behold, here he is, Colonel Sir Piers Marchbanks. And you'll be ever so surprised when you find out who this is, old boy.
Will I?
Yes, this is Pedro.
Pedro? Oh, Pedro, got it. On his days off, Pedro plays a little unadulterous golf.
Absolutely. Comprondo, Pedro. Oh, Poco, by Poco. And this is Amanda, Lady Marchbanks. Ah, that's Lady Ma from the Bar. Yeah. And ga.
Excuse me, madam. But who precisely did that fellow say he was?
Pedro.
This could drive a lesser man to drink. By God, it has.
I bet he never expected to walk in here and find Sir Piers and Lady Marchbanks.
Absolutely not, Skinny. Pedro, your wife, Maria, is in the kitchen. Portuguese for Mary.
But she's Hungarian.
Don't muddle him, Mum Potts, he knows that.
Sandwiches.
Ciao, Maria. Yes, Maria, your husband Perky has just arrived. Maria mia!
He's here excessively
service.
I'm in here. Isn't anyone going to pick up the sandwiches?
Pedro, Maria, Savitsky.
Oh, dear me, Commander, to organise a Portuguese couple for you.
Here.
How on earth are you going to communicate? I mean, one can hardly even tell her to make some more.
Nish ni nosh ni vinko, Maria. Bacon to bolas to boticas, Budapesti Sambitsky, gingang, gooly gooly goulash. Make a loop, make a straight, make a cake.
Goodness, what an impossible language. I'm glad I don't speak it.
So am I.
The time, I must be off.
Wonderful, you've got to go.
Oh, yes, I have a long drive ahead of me.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh, no, just a moment. I'm so sorry I kicked you in the armour, my dear.
No, I'm done.
I'll just say goodbye to the commander. There he is, standing by the pool. Oh, stop that at once, Commander! You can't do that in the pool! He's thrown his empty bottle in my Bye-bye.
I did it! I did it!
What do you mean I did it? We did it.
Yes, and I can't thank you enough. It's been one of the worst hours of my life. Oh, you're an angel. And Leslie!
Oh, watch it.
Hello, 007. Is this a wattery? No, it's nottery. Some silly fool thought this was a nunnery.
You shouldn't have done that. That was my husband. The nunnery is our alibi. Oh, look up, we sit again. Do you think you could?
No, that's your problem. You answer it.
Oh, thanks a lot.
As a future QC, I couldn't possibly condone adultery.
Hello? Oh, hello, Sid. Funny, I was just thinking about you. What? No, the phone hasn't rung here. You must have had a cross line. No, we just come out of Vespers.
Say they on loud numbers, in glorious sunlight, at Olga Norma.
Shut up, sister. It's not my fault there was a cross line. Oh, there's no need to shout. Do you know what he just called me?
I don't care anymore. Give me that. Hello, Sid. It's me, Leslie. No, it's not another cross line. I happen to be here in Portugal. No, Sid. I never was in Wales. I'm here at the nunnery, and you'll never guess what I'm planning to do with Sister Edie. Well, that's not quite the words I'd have used, but that's about right. And it's no good you're flying out here to duck me up, because we'll have moved on. Adios, amigos, as we say in these parts. And the same to you, Sid, in your parts.
Do you realise what you've just done?
Yes.
Stop it.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Are we interrupting?
No, Leslie's just done something really mind-blowing.
Oh, and has he finished?
I just told Sid where to get off.
Should I be told who Sid is?
No.
Come on, Eve. Let's rechristen that three-poster.
Oh, Leslie, it's more to you than I thought.
Well, hopefully there will be now. You haven't seen the half of it.
Come here, Maria.
Don't you worry me. I've had quite enough of that.
You haven't had enough of anything yet.
Excuse me, I'll go and get my case. Is there a lonely little room out the back? With a lonely little bed in it?
Yes, there is, round the corner.
Hope it's got a lonely little maid in it as well.
Perhaps we could steal a kiss at last.
I want more than a kiss. I want all of you. Now. I could get round the back. Henry! What on earth do you think you're doing?
Giving her a kiss of life!
What happened?
She just keeled over, went down like a log.
Get out of the way. You said nothing about first aid. She's not a balloon, you know. Get out of the way.
You know what you're doing, Mum?
Yes, I do. You always think you know. Come on.
with a kindly yakky event.
Maria, here, Chitto,
Poco, have a cup of cocoa.
good work, Mumpots. You saved your precious life. Now it's time for you to go.
Yes, so it is. Do you know what you think about Maria?
No, I don't.
It was a fainting fit. I think she's probably pregnant.
Oh, I hope not.
Well, if she is, it's her husband who ought to be worried, not you.
No, he'll be absolutely delighted.
Why? He's been waiting for that bus in Hungary for over a year.
Mumpots, goodbye.
All right.
Would you believe it? A Portuguese vegetarian popped into the
All clear?
Yes, you can come in now. No need to lie about who's who anymore. Good out. We can all breathe again at last.
I can't. She's cracked three of my ribs.
Oh, still you can still swallow. Have a drink. Thirsty work, all this lying.
Well, I've got to hand it to you, Henry. What a performance.
Cheers. Well, nothing can go wrong now. Ahoy there!
Oh, I smell champagne. Has Mrs. Peewit gone?
Yes, she most certainly had.
Oh, only we were having a chat by the pool and she left this bag behind. Still, she can collect it when she comes back.
She's not coming back.
She most certainly is not.
Oh, she most certainly is, with her surprise.
Well, what surprise?
Now, wait a minute. Am I supposed to tell you or not? It's one of the two. Still, you'll find out about it soon enough anyway.
What are you talking about?
Wait a minute while I check. Yes, now, has any of you, by any chance, got a wife called Catherine?
That depends. Why?
Only her mother's gone to fetch her and bring her here.
What, from London?
No, from the village, of course.
The village?
She's been having her hair done.
Catherine's coming up here!
Try to adopt a look of joyful surprise.
Surprise! Action station, everyone! Back to square one! You're Pedro. You're Amanda. You're Piers. You're Maria. I'm Ian. You're you.
Think calmly, Henry.
Wait, I can't go on being the Hungarian houseboy. Catherine knows me and knows my real wife.
So I can't be her.
And I can't be him.
Heaven knows who I can be.
Sunk, completely sunk.
Well, you seem to be sorting things out very nicely. I must be going. Lord, happy hour already. What an extraordinary way to spell gin.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm gonna hang myself.
Hold it, you can still be okay if we all step out of the house and leave you to greet Catherine and Mumpots alone. But how will that help? Celia thinks these two are the Marchbanks. You tell her they've just slipped out for a tea-tart dinner. Yes, that's rather rude, isn't it? Oh, you dumb clock. You're not supposed to know Mumpots is coming back. Brilliant. Oh, and Pedro has taken Maria to the doctors about her heart. Right. Off you all go then. Bye.
No. Les and I are not setting foot outside this house.
But what if I give you my word as a lawyer?
That settles it. You horrible... We won't budge an inch.
Henry, there's a car coming. They're here.
Look, would you two agree if we all hid somewhere inside the house? Hide where?
I think we would.
Anywhere.
Hopefully one of the bedrooms.
But Catherine's bound to look everywhere.
Yeah, curtain cupboard.
Perfect, come on.
All right then, all of you in there, and I'll have them out of here in 5 minutes
I
flat.
don't fancy getting stuffed in a cupboard.
Oh, come on, you fancied it everywhere else.
Charles, well,
Not guilty!
I just bumped into your wife.
Oh, have you?
Well, into her foot, actually. I ran over it.
Lend a hand, would you?
Coming!
you have done.
Oh, this ankle is agony. Cast it down.
No, we must get you to the doctor.
There's no need.
Don't argue. Commander, where's the furthest nearest hospital? 80 miles.
Oh, 80 miles.
Come on, no time to waste.
Rubbish, Henry. We'll call in the local doctor.
You just let me rest up here.
Here!
Shout. Let us help us get her onto the sofa.
Oh, don't interfere, Mum Potts.
In fact, I think I'll sleep on the sofa.
Sleep here on the sofa
It's only for a week.
for a week.
You're so restless in bed.
Yes, I think the sofa's by far the best place. If you share a bed, you might kick her in the night.
I'll kick her in the... Mum Potts, how can I cope for a week with Kit on the sofa?
You won't have to cope. You have Pedro and Maria.
No, I don't. I've sacked them.
Why?
Oh, it's a long story and I don't want to hear it.
Can I have some extra cushions for my foot?
I'll have Deco in the cushion cupboard.
Yes, and while you're about it, do try and get a poof so that she can put her foot up and sit up.
A poof, right? I'll have a look in the poof cupboard.
No!
Con solo unas letras hago mis canciones y todos aplauden con gran entusiasmo mis inspiraciones. Le canto a las chicas, canto al tabernero, canto a la portera, canto a la que sea, canto al mundo entero y con este acento parezco extranjero, pero aquí en España todos me llaman Rudy y mi nombre es Jaime. Todos preparados que viene el turismo, welcome to Spain. Pronto todos dirán, sense chuches mengen metge d'un penjat.